Hygiene plays an important part in our daily lives. And since the start of the COVID pandemic, many focus even more on cleanliness and disinfection. But what actually happens when you just stop cleaning yourself? Well, that is a question that we will be answering today. I introduce you to Amou Haji, who proudly claims the title of the dirtiest man in the world. The Iranian hasn't bathed for 7 decades and has no plans to do so anytime soon. And besides his hygiene, he lives on a roadkill diet, drinks only dirty water and smokes animal feces from a pipe. But why? Why does he do that? What effects does it have on him? And what the hell is this? Well, if you want to hear the story of the world's dirtiest man and much more, then stay tuned right now.
Following content is for entertainment purposes only.
The Fake Night Show is classed as satire and not factual information. We may address real-life events through satire, but only to entertain our audience.
Welcome back to the Fake Night Show, your most unreliable source for news. It's time for another meme review, so get your favorite spoon and enjoy.
Oh, spoon, I love your love, I love your love, I love your love.
Showers, bathing, brushing your teeth, manicure, pedicure. There are so many ways to stay clean.
This isn't a urinal, is it?
But do you remember these days as little children when you didn't want to wash yourself and your parents had to force you into the bathroom? Of course, they were these days with everyone. And even nowadays, sometimes I don't want to wash myself. But a man with whom this somewhat escalated is the star of our today's episode. Amou Haji. That is this gentleman here, the 90-year-old man from Deshka, a village in the southern Iranian province of Iran. He proudly claims the title of the dirtiest man in the world. Amou Haji is so dirty that passers-by often mistake him for a rock. He says he hasn't bathed since the 1950s and has no plans to do so anytime soon. And with that appearance, I think it's a title that no one can challenge him for so easily. Because it's something you have to work for a long time. Amou Haji hasn't bathed for 7 decades. 7 decades. The last time he took a bath. President Dwight D. Eisenhower was inaugurated as the 34th president of the United States. Elvis had his first hit. And after years of hard work, a young British woman had finally earned her way to the crown. Nah, I'm kidding. She didn't have to do anything for it. And to have the title of the dirtiest man of the world, of course, you need a fitting diet and a matching lifestyle. Nutrition plays an important part in our everyday's life. The right nutrition, the right food is the fuel that gets you through the day. And Amou Haji has found the fitting diet. Amou Haji regularly feasts on roadkill. Yeah, delicious. He claims that his favorite food is rotten porcupine meat. Yes, only roadkill. For explanation, roadkill is the remains of an animal or animals that have been killed on the road by cars and not animals that actually drive cars.
¿Cómo andan? Acá estoy con preguntarle que anda el encargado del campo, anda recorriendo un poco los lotes, viendo que esté todo bien, los lotes.
The roadkill diet, consisting of meals that would certainly not even find a place in the wildest cooking show ever. And yet Amou has managed to become 90 years old. Yeah. That's the diet that vegans and nutritionists don't want you to know about.
Monday.com.
Okay, commercials.
To manage projects, sales, recruitment.
Well, you see, at least I'm not getting an ad for any kind of meat or dairy product. That's good. At least they figured that out.
You'll like this video for a piece
Oh
of
my.
But it's not that he actually hasn't access to fresh, new food. He simply genuinely dislikes it. Haji allegedly becomes upset when villagers try to bring him home cooked meals and clean water. But although he rejects clean water, he still stays hydrated. Amou Haji drinks a gallon of liquid every day. But of course, Amou doesn't like the fresh, clean water. No, that's for normies. It's simply not his style. He collects his water from puddles and sips it from a rusty oil tin. And there's something else that makes his lifestyle particularly unusual. Well, what could it be? Take a guess. Here's a little clue. Take a look at this picture. What could this be? Is it A scented candle with the worst smell ever? B, porcupine feces in a pipe? Or C, his rotten ding-a-ling-dong? Well, it's B. It's Amou's pipe, filled with animal feces. Amou only smokes animal dung. When asked why Amou prefers animal dung over real cigarettes, he simply replied with, "It's good shit." But when there's no dung around, he'll settle for tobacco cigarettes, and he's been known to smoke up to 5 of them at a time.
بچه هنوز بچه بازیش میکنه.
تشابه بکش.
بگم چتر کنی گیرون بیاش.
گیرت میاد اینا بکش. نهاره. حالا اینا بگیر بکش.
سی و دینا تا بلوم نکنی.
Amou Haji lives secluded on the outskirts of the village. He lives the eremite lifestyle and sleeps mostly outside. His favorite sleeping spot is actually a hole in the ground. Several years ago, a group of friendly citizens built him an open brick hut to sleep in when it's wet or cold outside. In addition to the shack, he manages to keep warm during the cooler months by wearing an old war helmet and layering the few rags of clothing he owns. And even though Amou Haji might not care about his hygiene, he still cares about his appearance. He even trims his hair and beard by burning them to the desired length with an open flame. And he uses random car mirrors to check his reflection. One reason why he cares about his appearance is because he sometimes feels a bit lonely. Amou Haji would like to have a partner, a female companionship, his Bonnie. Now of course you ask yourself why. Why is Amou not cleaning himself? Why is Amou only smoking animal feces? And why does his diet only consist of roadkill? Was it all just a political protest movement? Did he not want to wash until the Queen died in protest against the monarchy and colonialism? Well then now the time has come, Amou. Well, actually the true answer is not that clear. It's hard to pin down the exact reason why. There are different approaches that try to answer this question. For example, the Tehran Times reported that after going through some emotional setbacks in his youth, Haji decided to live an isolated life. According to some other sources, some locals think that he is scared of water. And others say he simply believes that cleanliness brings illness and remains dirty in the pursuit of a healthier lifestyle. Whatever the true reason to Amou's lacking hygiene might be, it seems to suit him just fine. As to his myriad of other quirks that might be revolting to us, he seems to be happy and he seems to be healthy. Now listen to this. Medics who visited him a couple of years ago were baffled after they carried out some tests. Experts were interested in studying what type of life forms, including parasites, might have taken up home on his body. But they found out that Haji has no unhealthy bacteria or serious diseases and that he is surprisingly very healthy. Haji has managed to remain so healthy due to developing an enormously strong immune system as a result of his diet and lifestyle. So he's still healthy at age 90. At his age, that's not normal, both physically as well as mentally. There are people at his age that are far off worse.
You are the oldest president ever.
Pretty good shape, huh?
How would you say your mental focus is?
Oh, it's focused. I have trouble even saying to myself my own head the number of years. I no more think of myself as being as old as I am than fly.
I didn't understand a one word you said.
And he seems to be a nice guy. The local governor of his province actually has said that Haji is a gentle soul and never boring to meet or talk to. Haji likes keeping up with politics and discussing the wars he has the most knowledge of, the French and Russian Revolution. Through his unusual lifestyle, he has actually also gained a little bit of popularity, as unfortunately his newfound publicity has reportedly made life more difficult for him, as although his neighbors respect him, according to the local governor, sometimes people turn up occasionally to taunt him and even throw stones at him. Well, even if Amou might be the dirtiest man of the world, the guys that mob him are the actual dirtbags. Of course, we tried to invite Amou to the Fake Night show, but he wants to be left alone, and we respect that. Furthermore, the smell would have been... Well, now it's your time again, my dudes. What do you think about the story of Amou Haji? How much money would you ask for to spend one night with him in bed? Who do you think is actually the biggest dirtbag in the world? And what was the longest time that you didn't clean yourself? Leave us your answers in the comment section down below. And as always, the best comments are going to be displayed at the end of the next episode.
Wow!
This is the Fake Night Show, your most reliable source for memes. Thanks for watching.
Ich bin ein Trottel.
So.
So.